Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl here, cakedbybabyk, and welcome back to my channel. We are on the 6th episode of rating every single holiday gift set that is sold at Sephora. I cannot believe we're already at number 6. If you guys are just now finding this series, parts 1 through 5 are linked in the description down below if you would like to catch up. Highly recommend doing so. We have already gone through all of the makeup holiday sets, so if you're curious about those, again, refer to the description. I also link all the kits that I talk about and all the products that I talk about in general in my YouTube descriptions. So check that out if you have not already. And if you would like to shop through my links, I do get a small commission. Thank you so much. If you guys are caught up on this series, then you'll know that I always do a disclaimer at the beginning. I am operating from the standpoint of having oily combination skin. And I know not everybody has the same skin type, of course. So obviously I have a very limited view and opinion of these sets. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm going to try and be as nice as possible, but the Aries might come out. But I will also talk about who I think these skincare sets would be the best for, whether it's dry skin, oily, normal combination, you name it. We have a lot of products to get through, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, first up is The Ordinary. They have 2 holiday kits this year. The first one is the Winter Skincare Gift Set for Hydration. This comes with 2 full sizes and 2 minis along with a pouch. The value is at $34.77. Oddly specific, but this kit retails for $26, which I think is a great price point given the amount of product that you get in this kit. Let's go through all 4. The first one is the Glycolipid Cream Cleanser. Personally, with my oily skin, I am not a cream cleanser girly. I normally hate these types of formulations. I just feel like my face isn't truly clean. I much prefer a foaming cleanser, but I know for my dry and sensy girlies out there, this might be for you. This whole kit is actually geared more towards the dry and sensitive and potentially normal skinned people. The second product is a full size of The Ordinary Milky Toner. As you just saw, very runny consistency. It's basically like water. Now, I love me a milky toner because they usually provide me a lot of hydration, but this one is different. It is a gentle exfoliating milky toner. I'm just not a big fan of the consistency. I prefer my milky toners to be a little bit more viscous, and as you could see, this is very thin. This absorbs really easily, but the finish that it gives to your skin, it's a little bit off-putting in my opinion. It almost kind of has that soft matte feel, which is interesting because you would think that as an oily person I would like that finish, but I actually prefer the more supple, plump, dewy finishes when it comes to my skincare. I also thought I was going crazy because in my mind it smells like bread, and not in a fluffy, delicious, I want to eat it type of way, but more so in the stale variety. Once again, I thought I was going crazy, but then I looked at the ingredient callouts and yeast ferment technology is in there. So it's bread. Don't like this, but at least you get a full size in here. Next up is a full size of their hyaluronic acid. I think this is just fine. It's great, foundational. And the last one is a mini of the natural moisturizing factors. Now, I have not tried this one either. However, I kind of view moisturizers the same way as I view lip products. It's so hard to impress me in that category because I've tried so many different formulas in the last 10 years being a beauty creator. Don't want to try it, not going to try it, but I will rate this kit a 3 because I do like the variety of full size and mini sizes in here. That coupled with a pouch that I do think you're gonna get a lot of use out of because it's not holiday branded, and the price point is pretty banging. The only thing that's kind of leveling my rating out is the fact that I have not tried 2 of the products, and because I don't like one of them. However, the next one is a little bit higher. This one's a mini Discovery skincare gift set. You get 6 minis in here. You get the glycolic acid exfoliating toner. This is great for my pitties. You also get a mini of the squalene cleanser. Yes, I have this in my hands, but I only have it in my hands because this was part of a Sephora, I believe the advent calendar unboxing. So if you're curious about this cleanser, let me know. I'll try it out. The natural moisturizing factors is in here once again, and then you get 3 different serums. So you get the hyaluronic and the niacinamide. Again, I've tried these. They're fine. And the caffeine solution is also in here. Unfortunately, I haven't tried that one. For this Discovery set, I would say that this works for a big range of skin types. $38.45 is the value, and then this retails for $28.80. Listen, I love me a Discovery set. I think it's a great way to get to know the brand, but my gripe with Discovery sets for other brands is that usually it's priced so high, but this is less than $30, so she's getting a 4. Next up is the Inkey List, which is a direct competitor to The Ordinary. They also have very no frills, affordable skincare. This is the Glow Hard or Go Home set. You get 2 reusable facial pads. I have mixed feelings about these. I like how they're reusable, but also I feel like a lot of people don't wash them properly, so bacteria kind of accumulates, and also I feel like it gives a silent permission for people to be very rough with their skin when they're scrubbing their face. Indifferent about those, but let's talk about the 3 products. You get 2 full sizes and 1 mini. One of the full sizes is the Omega Water Cream. I love this. I have multiple tubes of this throughout my travel bags and in my bathroom. This is such a lightweight consistency that is still very hydrating. If you guys have tried the Road Barrier Restore Cream, it's very similar to that, although I will say this one is slightly thinner in consistency. Great moisturizer if you have oily skin. The second full size in here is of the hyaluronic acid serum. I've gone through at least 1 or 2 of these. It's a really itty bitty bottle, but you're still getting 1 fluid ounce. Very foundational. I don't have anything bad to say about it. And then the last product, it is a mini. It's the Hydrating Cream to Milk Cleanser. Just that description, it doesn't make me want to try it because normally those types of formulas don't do well on my skin. But I can imagine that it would work well with those with drier skin than mine. For the entirety of this kit, I feel like it could work also for a range of skin types. Definitely for my normal to oily, maybe not super oily people, and also dry but not super parched skin. Like if you're giving SpongeBob and Patrick during the SpongeBob movie when they're underneath that light, maybe don't try this. But if you have a dry patch or 2, I think this would be fine for you. $37.33 in value, but it retails for $20.50. I'm gonna give this a 4. The second set that they have is the It's Giving Hydration set. This retails for $12. That might be one of the most budget-friendly sets that we have talked about thus far. The duo comes with 2 minis, one of them being, again, the Omega Water Cream, and then the Cream to Milk Cleanser makes an appearance yet again. You guys know my thoughts on both of these. I'm gonna give this one a 4. The only thing holding me back is because I haven't tried the Cream to Milk Cleanser. All right, next up is from a brand called Sincerely Yours. This is new at Sephora. Who are you? This is the Fresh Starter 3-piece skincare set, and this brand is described as skincare essentials for the next generation. Their packaging looks really fun, and I feel like this could be a really great gift if you have a teenager in your life who is wanting to get more into skincare. Now, I have never heard of this brand before until I was doing my research for this video, so obviously I have not tried these products, but I would assume that they are very no frills foundational products. This set retails for $32, but it has a $46 value, and you get a mix of full size and mini products. The first mini is the Kindly Clean Hydrating Cleanser, and then you get a full size of the Hit Refresh Soothing Serum Mist, which I actually am kind of intrigued about. And then you get a mini of the So Soft Daily Moisturizer. I feel like this is a really great 3-step system for the teen or the tween in your life who is wanting to step up their skincare a little bit, although I would add SPF into the mix, not necessarily in this kit, but for the teens and the tweens. Given the variety and the price point and the cute packaging, I'm gonna give this a 3. All right, buckle up because we are talking about Laneige next, and they have quite a few gift sets, starting with their glowy lip balms. This is the mini lip glowy balm gift set. You get 4 minis of their iconic lip glowy balms. You get berry, gummy bear, blueberry, and mango. That's a lot of bears. Unfortunately, I don't have all of these, but I do have a full size of the berry scent. I love this formula. Help, I'm still at the restaurant because everybody else has moved on to all the different lip balms that have come out recently, but I still use this pretty regularly, and all the shades smell so freaking good. I actually bought this a few years ago. Yes, a few years, don't judge me. But I bought it at Downtown Disney because we were at Disneyland and it was such a windy and dry day that day, and my lips just felt so distressed. So I marched my ass down to the Sephora at Downtown Disney and I bought this, and I've never looked back. $25 for 4 minis, but it's at a $38 value. I like the variety that you get in this set, and I'm just gonna give this a 5. Next up is the Midnight Minis Lip Glowy Balm and Lip Sleeping Mask gift set. Now, I love the lip glowy balms, but I do not like the lip sleeping masks, and I know that might be a contrarian thought, but I truly I don't like them. All 5 of these are minis, and I do appreciate that when it comes to the lip sleeping masks, because a big reason why I don't like them is because with the full-size pot, it is so thick and it goes rancid before you can even get to halfway. But if you like it, who am I to stop you? I know that it's an unpopular opinion, so again, take what I say with a grain of salt. This one retails for $21 and the value is at $30, so not too many savings, but it is 5 minis. The glowy lip balms are in the shades Sweet Candy and Vanilla, and then for the 3 lip sleeping masks, they are Chocolate Caramel and Eggnog Latte, so definitely some seasonal flavors up in here. Flavors, shades, scents. I'm gonna rate this one a 2. And it only gets 2 points because 2 of the lip glowy bombs are in here. Next up is the Minty Lip Duo. Laneige is really pulling out all the iterations of lip products. Obviously this shade slash scent is limited edition because it's peppermint. The Glowy Lip Balm in Candy Cane is a full size, and then the Lip Sleeping Mask is a mini. Retails for $24, but the value is at $29, so the savings are kind of abysmal, but I like the variety of both formulas in there. Gonna rate this one a 3. All right, finally we get some other skincare from Laneige in these sets. This is the Mini Hydration To Go gift set. There is still a mini lip sleeping mask in here, but whatever, I'm willing to forgive it because it's part of the variety and the overall package. I actually have the lip sleeping mask in a mini size here because it was part of my Sephora birthday gift. So this is what the mini looks like. And I also have a mini of the Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. I like the texture. I think she's good for oily skin. Other than that, she's just fine. You also get a mini of the Waterbank Gentle Gel Cleanser. I have not tried this one, but I have tried the cream skin. Don't get excited, this is the full size. The kit comes with the mini. Important to note that the mini in the set does not come with the pump that is exclusive to the full size. It much more is like this size where you have to put it into your hands or a cotton pad. Also, the mini in the kit is bigger than this one, so imagine it being in between these two. Remember how I said I didn't like the Ordinary Milky Toner because it was too liquidy? This one is also liquidy, but this one, for me, I can use it in a pump and I can spray it all over my face so I don't have to feel it drip down my hands. I know that's not the case with the mini, however, this one doesn't smell like stale bread. When my skin's feeling a little bit drier, it needs a refresher, I just like to spray this all over my face. Really moisturizing, but it doesn't feel heavy on my oily skin. Sephora says that this set is for normal and dry skin girlies, but I find a lot of value in this line even as an oily girly. It retails for $32, but the value is at $41. Again, the savings aren't grand, but they're all minis. What can you expect? You also get a travel case, which I think is kind of cute. I'm gonna rate this one a 3.5. Next up is the Mini Bouncy and Firm Skin Treats. Full transparency, I have not tried any of the products in here, unfortunately, but they do look intriguing. I do like the pink. Oh my god, I'm so easily influenced. Anyways, you get 3 minis of their Bouncy and Firm line. You have the serum, the eye mask, and then the sleeping mask, which is, in my opinion, a heavier moisturizer. $28, $33 value. I like the variety. Gonna give it a 3. Moving on to Paula's Choice, they have 2 different sets. This first one, I'm not a big fan of, not gonna lie. Well, when have I ever lied to y'all? Never. This is the Smooth and Glow gift set for clearer, brighter skin. Retails for $54 and it's at a $72 value. I am gonna give it points though for being 2 full sizes. However, the products in here, I have the full size of the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This has salicylic acid in it, and everybody used to rave about this exfoliant, but I absolutely hated it. I found that it made my face feel really oily. It kind of left a film all over my face that I just did not like. You also get another liquid exfoliant in here that is also full size. It's the 6% mandelic and 2% lactic acid one. I think the people that would benefit the most from this set have combination or oily skin. However, I have combo oily skin and I don't like this. If you do, then I think this is a great value. 2 full-size products for $54. But if you're thinking about buying this just to try it out and because they're both full sizes, I would say to just potentially get a sample at Sephora first. She's getting a 1. However, this next one, it's the Peptide Plumping Gloss Bomb Duo gift set for hydrated, fuller lips. $35, but it's a $48 value, and you get 2 full sizes. I have the original shade here, and I thought it was clear, but upon reading the description, I found out that it's actually a sheer pink. It is clear with like a wafting of pink. Has the same applicator as the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Bombs, but as for the formula, it's definitely thicker than the Summer Fridays one. The other shade in here is a holiday exclusive. It's Deep Plum, and it still looks like it's pretty sheer. I do think that this formula is wildly underrated and more people should be talking about it, so I'm gonna give it a 5. All right, next up is Facile. If you guys are not familiar with Facile, they're actually an aesthetics office. I have gotten my masseter Botox there, and I think I'm due for a re-up because my jaw has been hurting. But back to the topic at hand, this is the Big and Little Lip Jelly Treatment Duo and Keychain. So you get a full size and a mini of their lip jelly. I like this one just fine, as I do most lip balms. I do like the keychain. I think it's a nice little touch. The value of this kit is at $27, but it retails for $22. If you're looking for lip balm keychain, this is your girl. I'm gonna give it a 3. All right, next up is Farmacy, and upon my research, I noticed that they had a whole ass rebrand, which I'm a big fan of. I think the products look great. This is the Deep Double Cleanse Duo. I have not tried the cleanser, unfortunately, but I have heard that it burns eyes. And then it also comes with their very well-known cleansing balm. I have finished a full size of this. I like it. It has a very light texture. It melts the makeup away. It doesn't leave a film. Both of these are minis, and this set retails for $29. I just don't feel drawn to this. Gonna give it a 2. All right, next up, we're moving on to Ole Henriksen. Let's talk about the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment Glimmer Vault Volume 1. The Volume 1 is telling me that there will be more in the future. This is a $115 value, but it retails for $88, and this might sound a little bit expensive right off the bat. However, you get 5 full sizes of the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This is a $115 value, priced at $88, and you may think that that is expensive just hearing it right off the bat. However, you get 5 full sizes of the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatments. So that means each of them is a little bit less than $18. Listen, I'm a lover of lip balms, lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses, whatever. Lip balms, specifically in this type of packaging, I'm a hoe for, unfortunately. And the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserves are one of my favorite formulas. They are so hydrating, very nourishing, very glossy as well. I have 3 of the shimmer shades, and before you ask, yes, I will swatch them for you. Thank you so much for asking. This one is Citrus Sunshine Glimmer, this one is Lingonberry Jam Glimmer, and this one is Creme Brulee Glimmer. I'm only missing the Strawberry Sorbet Glimmer and the Cocoa Cream Glimmer, but Cocoa Cream is actually an exclusive shade to this set. Now, one may be thinking, Karen, why the fuck do you need that many full-size lip balms? Well, you could be like me and have an addiction, or you can buy this and then break this up as stocking stuffers or give it as gifts to friends. The possibilities are endless, okay? I'm gonna give this a 5. Next up is the Pout Preserve Peptides Mini Lip Trio with Peptides. What? My bad, I read that wrong. It's the Pout Preserve Petites Mini Lip Trio with Peptides. Okay, either way, it's still redundant. Petites Mini? Hello? Anyways, $29 at a $43 value. You get 3 minis. The shades are Citrus Sunshine, Strawberry Sorbet, and Creme Brulee. I have 2 of them here today. Important to note, these are not the glimmer formula. This is just the regular formula. This is Citrus Sunshine, and then this one is Creme Brulee. Listen, I love me a mini, and I love me a lip balm. My biases are showing, and it's gonna be a 5. Next one is the Get Glazed and Glowing Skincare Set. This is one of Ole Henriksen's best-selling lines. So many people rave about the eye cream and the moisturizer. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. I don't feel badly about them, but again, I just don't really have a strong opinion. I believe all of these are travel sizes, and I'm looking at the website right now. It was $66 and now it's $60. Okay, savings. I actually have the Banana Bright Instant Glow Moisturizer in my hands now, so I will swatch it for you. This feels nice, and it has a really light and subtle sweet citrus scent. I feel like the same goes for the eye cream. I don't have it in my possession right now because I can't find it because I'm not using it. And unfortunately, I have not tried the Truth Juice Cleanser or the Peach Glazed Niacinamide Serum, but I'm kind of curious about the Peach Glaze because I love anything peachy. Good variety in here, but I'm not clamoring to get to Sephora and buy this. I'm not even clamoring to get on the website to buy this. I'm on the website and I don't even want to buy it. I'm gonna give this a 2. All right, the last set that they have is the Plumped Up Peptide Skincare Set. This is an $89 value, but at $55. I actually have the moisturizer with me. She is thick. I'm gonna be so fucking for real right now. I don't know if the texture is because it's been sitting in my storage for so long and it just became that way, or it actually is this way. If it is this way, then I don't really want to use it. If it wasn't this way, it's still been sitting in my storage for such a long time that I forgot about it, so that should tell you everything you need to know. However, this set does come with a Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. You already know that I love these. However, the shade Purple? The shade is Grape Fizz, and listen, I won't knock it until I've tried it, but purple scares me. And then you also get a Hydra Barrier face oil. I like some face oils. It's very rare that I love them. So I'm gonna rate this a 1. I feel like this is good for my dry-skinned purple people. All right, moving on to Topicals. They only have one gift set and it's centered all around the Slick Salves. I will be honest, I hated this when it first came out because I just thought it was so thick and it was hard to get off of my lips. However, I have been revisiting her in the last few weeks and I do think my mind has changed about these. This set retails for $34 for 3 full-sized Slick Salves, and I only don't have one of the shades because it's exclusive to the set. Obviously, I will not be purchasing the set because I already have 2 of the shades, but if you want all 3, then I think this is a good deal. $34 for 3 full sizes, that's like a little bit over $11 per balm, and let me just shut up and swatch these for you. The top one is acai, and then the bottom one is papaya. Obviously, as you can tell, they are very pigmented, much more pigmented than the average lip balm. This formula is quite possibly the thickest lip balm formula I have ever tried. It's thicker than a Snicker. The last shade in this set is pomegranate, and once again, it's exclusive to this set. Full sizes, the price point, I'm gonna give this a 5. Innbeauty Project is next, and we are gonna continue talking about lips. This is the Lip Glaze Vault limited edition holiday value set. $144 value at $99, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the lip glazes. Are they full sizes? They are full sizes. You also get a bag. I have the shade Mystery Glaze here, and these really remind me of the Fenty Beauty lip oils. From the way it smells to the formula to the frigging applicator, almost spot on. Do y'all use the same lab? Now these are lip oils, so obviously the pigment is not gonna be super opaque. Very, very, very light wash of color, but the shine is definitely there. Do you need all of these? No, but once again, you can purchase this set and kind of break them apart and give them away as gifts. If you were to divide 99 by 8, it comes out to a little bit over $12 per lip oil. I'm gonna give this one a high 3. Next, they have the Lifted and Luminous Travel Skincare Holiday Exclusive Set. I have the Extreme Cream with me, but again, the set is a travel set, so it comes with a mini of the Extreme Cream. This is supposed to be a firming and lifting moisturizer. As you can tell, the consistency is pretty thin, especially for it being a cream. I would say that this is pretty nourishing and hydrating given the texture, and the viscosity gives a nice glow, but it's not overly dewy, which I appreciate. And it also comes with the mini of the Extreme Eye Cream. I have not tried this. In my opinion, these are, again, just fine. $51 value at $36. This is supposed to target fine lines and wrinkles, and obviously I'm not the target demographic for this, but every day I inch closer. As for who this works for, I think it works for a variety of people. Dry, combo, oily. I mean, I like the moisturizer just fine. I'm gonna rate this a 3. Now, I do want to try the formulas in this set more. This is the Smooth and Bright Travel Skincare Holiday Exclusive Set. Again, both travel sizes. You get the Recharge Gel Cream and the Bright and Tight Eye Cream. I would assume that this works more for my oily peeps. $48 value, priced at $36. Again, I haven't tried these, unfortunately, but I'll give it a 3. We are on to Supergoop. This is the Lip Service Glossy Balm SPF 40 Duo. Unfortunately, I have not tried these, but it is 2 full sizes, and it retails for $30. The value is at $44, and the shades are Pink Peppermint and Vanilla. Oh, my bad, Vanilla Soft Serve. That's her government name. Sorry, I was just addressing her by her first. Supergoop, as you guys probably know, but if you don't, it is an SPF brand, so these lip balms are at SPF 40. You guys know how I feel about SPF in makeup. I feel like one never uses enough to get the full sun protection factor. Anyways, I digress. The Vanilla Soft Serve is a sweet cream flavor, and then the Pink Peppermint is obviously a peppermint flavor. Vanilla Soft Serve has that nudie beige sheen to it, and then Pink Peppermint has almost like a berry. It's a pink, but it's almost a berry pink. I'm gonna give this a 3. And the last set of this here video is from Drunk Elephant. I feel so indifferent about Drunk Elephant. It is so expensive, and for what? And for what? This is the Revisiting the Classics Protini Refill Kit. I hate Protini with a burning passion. It is so heavy on my skin. It's definitely made for more dry, mature skin. I had a travel size of the Protini, so I would use it simply because that's the only travel size moisturizer I had. But every time that I put it on, it just felt like it wasn't absorbing into my skin. It was just sitting on top of my face. And if I were to sweat, I feel I felt like I was sweating it off. Best for oily combo and normal skin, says Sephora. my ass. This is a $129 value at $89. The Protini that you get it's in a limited edition packaging. It's cute, I guess, and then you also get a refill, so you're basically getting a 2-in-1. You're getting a 2-in-1, but I'm giving it a 1. All right, you guys, another installment is finito. We're gonna keep this skincare train going in part 7. Okay, there are still so many brands to talk about, and we still have hair care, body care, and fragrance. It's a good thing that I started this series in the month of October. However, I'm really trying to crank as many parts out before the Sephora sale ends. I'm hoping to do at least 2 more videos during the sale, so I at least want to be done with the skincare portion. I really hope this video was helpful for at least one person. Let me know if you guys are curious about any of these sets, if you're planning on purchasing. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Video 7.